name Philani actually it means to be healthy or to be well. It was established in 1980 as a nutrition rehabilitation program, starting in an area called the Crossroads. It actually developed to this area of Khayelitsha.
Crossroads was an illegal squatter community with no health facilities whatsoever, and we started actually as a role as a mobile pediatric clinic, and found a lot of severely malnourished children in that clinic, and that is how the program Philani started.
It was established by the women health workers who were working at Crossroads together with a doctor called Ingrid Leroux, who was originally from Sweden and married to a South African. And then I think that culture of more women participating in the program is still existing even today.
Since Crossroads we have grown. We now have 6 nutrition rehabilitation centers. We have a big outreach program for home-based nutrition rehabilitation.
Essentially what we do is identify malnourished children who are underweight for age, under the age of 6, and then work with them and their mothers to try and rehabilitate them, or in other words, to try and bring them up to the weight that they're supposed to be.
Because poverty was the underlying reason for children being malnourished, we also created employment and income generating projects which we have at all our centres.
It's also an empowerment project because mothers are often destitute, unemployed and have no resources and no support, so what we try and do is help them in their own homes with their families, but also try and help them to get skills and to feel empowered as human beings.
Women, they came here desperate and destitute, but but because of there are also other women who actually have the similar experience, so they actually help each other in terms of motivating each other.
While I'm doing bits, my child will be busy at the creche, and then she will get the breakfast, lunch at the creche. So for supper, I will get the money out of this business.
One of our projects is our employment project, so we train mothers in weaving, beading and silkscreen printing, and by doing this they're able to earn a living.
It's important for us that women can earn a living and be economically independent. It's a protection against HIV. If women have an income, they have bigger control over their lives.
A major part of our work now is our outreach project, which is the project whereby we train local women in basic healthcare and health work skills. They're the foot soldiers. They go out into the community and they literally knock on all the doors that they come across, looking for malnourished children.
We relate so much. Our mission and our goals are the same. We want the mothers to be independent. It's creating a new dawn in their life. That you are somebody. You can do something for yourself.
At the moment we cover more than 10 squatter communities outside Cape Town, and we have grown as a response to needs expressed by the communities where we work.
We're doing weaving and doing printing. You know, at the end of the month when the tourists come, they get money. They're normal working mothers, and then they can bring food on their tables, and the children are going to school.
95% of the women that they encounter welcome them into their homes because they're so unsupported. They're just delighted that somebody is actually coming and wants to help them. music is an essential part of everyday life in the townships. People sing when they work, they sing when they pray, and a lot of people here are Christian, and so praying is an important part.
When we're actually educating the mothers, we can also educate them in terms of the music, and then sometimes people, they're actually very religious, and then also they can take that into their workplace as well.
A producer from the UK came to Philani and heard the women singing as they were working and decided that he really wanted to record the singing. He then took them into a studio in Cape Town, and what they were singing was songs that they'd written themselves with healthcare messages and nutrition messages. A tape was made and then distributed in the township. The same producer in Britain decided it would be a fantastic idea to actually use some of the samples from each of the songs on the tape and offer European producers and well-known musicians and bands the opportunity to create new music based on that. So then the Mother's CD was produced, which was released in Britain and Europe. Wonderfully, Rasa Music in New York has then picked it up recently and is going to be selling it in the United States, so we have a new market for this. So this is all wonderful because it is an opportunity to promote the messages of Philani's core work, but also to promote more understanding of what Philani is doing.
It's very important for me to be out every day, actually seeing children and speaking to mothers, because without that, I lose contact.
I don't think anybody realises the enormity of it. There are about 750,000 people living out here in shacks. At least 50% of the adults who could be employed are unemployed, and a huge number of the children are malnourished. It's a never-ending problem. It's an uphill struggle. When I don't think, sadly, our work is ever going to come to an end.